the first quarter. Fox goes in. Misses the layup. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Now Fox. Still scoreless. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back over to you, Kevin.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie.
Oh, that's great TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. With the fadeaway. Great positioning on the putback.
What willpower from Castle, fighting to get his team that second look at the basket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Never a bad idea to run the old kick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Hits it from three-point range.
What instincts there from Wembanyama to keep the ball moving and set up a teammate.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 14. To the paint. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. It's stolen by SGA. Inside. Here's Holmgren. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Fox. And the shot no good, a bit short. Well, Thunder leading by 6. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. Here's Caruso. Wembanyama knocks it away.
Spurs ball.
Spurs trail by 6. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama outside. Here's Castle. It's Fox with the drive.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
On the wing, Williams for three. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
Now here's Caruso. That's tipped and stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. .40 left in the first half of the game. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Pass to Champagnie. Sinks the triple. Champagnie's got 6 in the quarter. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. Nobody near Williams. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Wembanyama, a screen. And that one's good. Champagnie. Champagnie's got 11.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The kick out to Fox. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Pass to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Castle with the bounce pass. Here's Wembanyama. Defended by Holmgren. Vassell, no good. The Thunder with the lead. Over in the corner, Caruso. Hands it from downtown. Caruso's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Oklahoma City. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And Fox gets it to go.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Castle. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Fox, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Right side, Williams. Down low. Here's Caruso. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Now, here's Harper. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. It's up a 3. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Spurs trailed by 5. Pass to Champagnie. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren can't hit. And San Antonio has possession. For 3, Vassell. It's Dort on the wing. It's 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Spurs trailed by 3.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Barnes can't get it to go. Wallace outside. Here's Hartenstein, and he makes good on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 5. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Thunder up 5. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Elbow shot. Rebound by Johnson.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
As he develops his game, I see Harper with the ability to be a great facilitator.
Here's Mitchell. Drills the elbow jumper.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And here is Harper. Drives to the hoop. Nobody near Barnes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
Eyes in the back of his head. Pretty kick out there from Harper.
On the wing, Mitchell. And Mark Daigneault calls. Timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Back to Barnes. Got 3 off the mark. The Thunder leading by 4. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass out strong for the slam.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Barnes.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Yeah, look, that shot took loads of heart. Zero fear.
That's good from Barnes. The Thunder leading by 3. There's a screen by Williams. Fires the 3. Crane from outside.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Harper. Let's lose a 3. Does not go.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, good on the layup. Spurs trailed by 6, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
Wembanyama high post.
Been fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without foul.
Outside Holmgren. Here's Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. Outside SGA. From 14. Not that time. It won't go. Spurs trailed by 6. Now Castle. From outside. The putback. Now Wembanyama. Here's Holmgren. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Wanyama shoots. Now Vassell. Holmgren with the steal. And it's Jordan off the drive. Holmgren outside. Picked by Williams. Here's Caruso. Holmgren fires. And he misses the J.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul. Trying to extend that game.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So it gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
It's Fox with the drive. And that one is good.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. Probably.
Con eso voy yo para Oklahoma.
Hi everyone, greetings from Nba2k Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Welcome to New York, home court advantage for the Knicks. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, You can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Brunson goes in.
Long, 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Back to SGA. Into the lane. Holmgren. No good with the layup. Stolen by Dort. Pass to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Towns. SGA with the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Now here's Caruso. That 3 off the mark. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
And, Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Here is Williams. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Clock at 4. Holmgren. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Towns.
Outstanding work on the defensive end from Holmgren. Doesn't give up anything easy.
Outside, SGA. Holmgren outside. Another miss by Holmgren.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
And that one's good. Brunson.
Just good on-ball decision-making from Brunson right there. This guy a master in the pick and roll.
Out to the right wing. Back to SGA. To the middle. There's Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Hands it from downtown. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty three.
And the dunk by SGA.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Oh! Towns. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Down the two-hand slam. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He comes away with 11 points at 17. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
I like how they work the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense in attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Another shot, and Towns with the lay-in good. 9 points in the game so far.
We see it over and over again. More teams sending activity to the offensive window, and it pays dividends.
Towns, the screen. For the three. No good that time. Oklahoma City leading by 6. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
A fader. Dort, left side. Pass to Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range. One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. Pass to Holmgren. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now Towns. And here's Brunson outside. New York, no good that time either. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Kevin, back to you.
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Now SGA. He's got 15. From the stripe. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And Hart has it in the corner. No good on the triple. And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. He's only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Knicks trailed by 9. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Hart. Now Towns. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. Connects from three-point range. Dort's got 5.
Boy, nice rise and fire from Lou Dort.
The kick out to Anunoby. There's the triple. With the putback. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And now a 12-point Thunder lead.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just
he nailed it!
And it counts. One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here comes Shea. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trailed by 10. Brunson right side. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Get it out of here. Holmgren too much defensively.
Here's Brunson. He's got 7. Robinson misses. And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
And Brunson gets it to go.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren wide open. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Brunson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And what easy looks, don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Brunson outside. There's a screen by Robinson. Out to Bridges. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. Shoots over Bridges. Pass to Caruso. His three-pointers off the mark.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
There's a screen by Robinson. To the paint. Out to Brunson. Clock at 6. Brunson down the lane. And the dunk by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And teams are always looking for positional signs. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat. And teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
Deep 2 from Clarkson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Outside Williams. Pass to Mitchell. Williams a screen. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for Oklahoma City. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Wallace picking him up. To the inside. Robinson.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Left side Williams. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Williams. A 3-ball. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Williams has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Thunder. Here's Clarkson. And he banks in the layup.
Well, just gets into the thick of the defense and makes a terrific play. Go ahead, Jordan Clarkson.
In the corner, Wallace with it. Over in the corner, Williams. And the Thunder, another three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Robinson, that's good.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Get up and get ready for one, man. It's your next breaker and crew. Once again, for your next breaker.
11 seconds left here in the third quarter. Williams for three. That shot off the mark. 1 second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
The Thunder, 44.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 14. Outside, Towns. Misses the three. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Back to Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Nice shot by Wallace. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Thunder?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition. And listen, sometimes even the best